Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to try and show you where we are in biblical time now. And the only way I would know this is via the Word, obviously, and the main thing is via the Jubilees. Um, Look, if you read Leviticus 25, that gives you pretty much all the information on what a Jubilee is and the Sabbath years, etc., etc. And part of the Jubilee is that the land and possessions are meant to be returned back to its original owners. And we know that Israel, or Jacob, was the last person officially, given the land. And it's been that way, ever since. And if we look back in recent history, um, the last kind of year that might be possible is in 1967 when the Six Day War occurred. And Egypt, Jordan, and Syria attacked Israel over a 6 day period and were defeated badly. And as a result of that, Israel actually captured more land and also took control of Jerusalem, which they didn't have at that time. That was exactly 1897 years from AD 70 when Rome had razed Jerusalem and the Hebrew nation was sent out into the world. So basically, we know we are in this last kind of Jubilee period. It's been roughly 2,000 years since the Messiah was crucified. So to make this video short, I'm just going to go straight to the last kind of Jubilee and call that 1967. And then it's pretty much easy just to fill in the gaps from there. So what I have to do here is just kind of click this up and pretty much the years will just fall into place. Now I know the biblical year and the Gregorian calendar year that we're in is slightly offset, but it won't affect this calendar too much. But yeah, here we are, right up here, 2016, in the seventh Sabbath year. So really, when you look at it, we have only got this year and next year for sin to be fulfilled in mankind. And it's this year that I believe the Messiah is coming, and he's not. It's not the second coming. It is the calling up to the clouds, the first resurrection, basically, and that is going to be for a wedding. And if I'm correct, that'll be for 12 months and 22 days, which will be completed when the signs in the heaven occur, which from my discovery of astronomy, which will be the 23rd of September 2017, which will be the second coming when the Messiah returns with the saints and the bride. So basically, we are in the last week of years. There is no 7 year tribulation. There is no 7 years of peace, etc., etc. The Bible is talking about the last week of years, which is this period right here. And the midst of the week is 2013, which then leaves you 3.5 years, which is 1260 days, or time times and half a time. So that's a real quick explanation. So being that we can go forward in time, we can also go backwards, which I won't do. But if you wanted to make your own spreadsheet chart, you can easily do this, and then you'll understand it much easier. And I am not an expert in spreadsheets, but this actually took me a couple of days just to get to this. Yeah, so I hope that makes sense to you guys. This is where we are, and we haven't got long to go. If trumpets is the time that the Messiah is coming, it's only roughly 5 months away biblically. And if I'm wrong about trumpets, then it has to be the Day of Atonement, which is the only other time when the Jubilee trumpets are sounded. And that alerts the people that they've only got a certain amount of months to go to get their affairs in order before the Jubilee. So yeah, I hope this takes out a lot of confusion out there, because there's so many teachers out there teaching just rubbish. And so yeah, please comment, and also make sure you click on the HD icon when you enlarge the video to watch it properly. For some reason it's not that clear if you're just watching it normally. So okay, that's just another little bit of info for you guys, and please comment if you have any questions, and yeah, because I get very bored very quickly. Okay, thanks.